All right, so we are now on page 438, and we're going to be using the subtraction property of equality. So here's how that works. Whenever you subtract from both sides, you must subtract the same number from both sides to make sure that A and B still are equal to one another. So to get you a better understanding of that, let's look at example 1. If they do x plus 6 equals 4, and we need to figure out what x is, you could totally do blank plus 6 equals 4. Well, I know that blank's going to be -2. But to make sure that you are right and not just thinking in your head that you are right, you're going to do subtraction equality. So if x plus 6 equals 4, we're going to get rid of the 6 on both sides to figure out what x is. So you're going to subtract 6, so that way this turns out to be 0, so we can just cross it off. And then your 4 minus 6 is going to be -2, and your x is over here all by his lonesome, so x equals -2. You can check this by putting -2 in where x was. So x plus 6 equals 4, -2 plus 6 equals 4. And if you don't believe me, you can use a number line and draw it out. So -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So we start at -2, we add 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we end at +4. That is a correct answer. There's a little check mark that is earned to say that it is true. So let's look at example A. So y plus 6 equals 9. What you're going to do here is you're going to get rid of this lovely 6 here to make y by his lonesome. So we want to end up with y down here. So we're going to subtract 6 from this side so that you get 0. And whatever you do on this side, you must do to the other side of the equal sign. So 9 minus 6, we know that that equals 3. So y equals 3. And these are the simplest and shortest work that you can show. So yes, I do expect you to show your work. That way I know you're subtracting from both sides. That will help you when we get into multiplication and division in case you make a mistake. So let's do B and C really quick and finish this up. X plus 3 equals 1. We're going to subtract 3 from both sides. We get rid of the 3. X equals 1 minus 3 is -2. X equals -2. Now you notice I haven't been checking my answers. We will check them after. -3 equals A plus 4. Now just because your equals is at the front doesn't mean anything is different. We're still going to subtract from both sides. We're subtracting 4. A is by its lonesome. -3 minus 4, that's when you just add them together because they're both negatives. 3 plus 4 is 7. There's still a negative sign. -7 equals A. Let's go back and check all of our answers. 3 plus 6 equals 9. Good. -2 plus 3 equals 1. Good. -3 equals -7 plus 4. Good. If you need to, you can use a number line to double check to make sure that you are adding or subtracting correctly. Only if you need to. If you can do this math in your head, it's okay, but you do need to show your work.